Hello, my lovely Gemini. Welcome to your reading for September 2020. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Gemini. It's a reading for Gemini sun, rising and moon sign. So listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that will be specific to you. This is a general reading, as I said. So I'm just creating your spread, my lovely Geminis. What I'm picking up for you for this month, what I'm hearing is it's about being mindful of the potholes in September. Just don't trip yourself up in September with, that you might find there's just some things that are going to slow you down. If things, are getting in the way, if things aren't working for you, don't push it, don't rush through it. Everything will come about in its own time. And so it's about journeying carefully in September or through September. Don't rush it. Don't skip along like you do, because you'll twist your ankle. You're going to fall into a pothole. So you've got to really navigate. I feel like I want to say to you, you need to navigate through September, my lovely Gemini. Okay, so don't rush through. Really think about what you're doing. Process. Tread lightly, tread carefully throughout September. So let's see what is in store for you with your layout. Okay, so you've got the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is, gee, have you been doing some reflecting? There's reflection about the past. Don't cry over spilt milk. It's time now to look to the future, because you've got these things here that have caused you some heartache, plans that haven't gone quite the way you wanted them to go. There's some regret over something, but behind you there's two upright cups. So not all is lost. Not all is lost. It's about you looking to the future. So you've got your back turned to some positive things that are going on in your life at the moment, because you're dwelling, or you have been dwelling on something from the past. It's time to turn around and face the future, because there's opportunities there. There are, if it's love, new relationship, projects happening, there's good things there for you in the future. Don't be too focused on the past. Don't have your back to the future. It's time to turn around. It's time to turn around and face the future. Face what is there for you, because it's about showing appreciation and showing gratitude for what it is you do have. Not what you've lost, but what you do have, for the people that you have in your life, for the love that you have in your life, for the joy that you have in your life. Excuse me. Excuse me. I hope I didn't send you deaf there. Sorry. Bit of a sneeze. So look forward. Don't spend too much time looking back. Okay. Interesting, because we'll start September off with the Judgment card, and see, that is also a very interesting card, because the Judgment card is about things coming up for you from the past, things being resurrected, things coming up, and sometimes it's physically you meet people from your past. Things will come up, you'll bump into people from your past. It could just be that your thoughts are dwelling on things from the past to be reviewed. You might be dreaming about, people that you not thought about for a long time, or your dreams might be about situations that you've left behind in the past. There's going to be that sort of clearing. That's a cleansing, allowing things to come up from the depths within you to be processed and to be released. It's like, oh, I forgot about that, or someone might mention something, you think, oh, I forgot about that, oh, wow, I'm going to let that go. It's the Judgment card is the past coming up again, the past coming up. And it could be the past is coming up for you to release the past, to release it. And that can be very, very cleansing with Judgment. This is okay. Karma is coming up. And that's going to be directly proportional to how you've behaved or what you've done. Things will be revisited to be released. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. And you've also got the Prince of Cups, which is like the Knight of Cups. So there's some sort of communication that's coming your way here. There's some sort of communication either by email, by text, by phone, by, FaceTime, by Zoom, whatever you want, whatever medium you want, whatever platform you want to use. There's going to be some sort of communication. So whether that's communication from someone from the past that you might be hearing from, quite probably, it's quite possible, and that's not for all of you, but it could be someone coming up from the past that you're going to hear from, someone that you haven't heard from for a long time. But there is some sort of communication there. So there's going to be a lot to do with communication, a lot to do with emails, a lot to do with connection with others. For some of you, it's about having the courage to move on emotionally. Okay, the Prince of Cups is like the Knight of Cups. It's about having the courage. Knights have courage. It's about having the courage to move on emotionally. That's what I want to say. That's what I'm hearing for you. For some of you, it's time to release the past and move on that emotional level. And, that's probably the potholes that I was speaking of from the beginning when I picked up that there was, tread lightly through September. Don't be hard on yourself in September. If you want to withdraw, if you want to reflect, if you want to, you don't feel 100%, you don't feel like your bubbly usual self, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just go with it. Just let it unfold. Let it process it. Don't bury it. Process it. Don't bury it. Because what that leads to is new beginnings here. You've got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is about your life's purpose. It's about new beginnings. It's about doing something you feel passionate about. It's a new project. It's a new you. There's an excitement that comes into your life. So once you've processed this stuff that needs to be processed, and for some of you it's going to be quite intense. For some of you, it's going to be a breeze. So it's going to vary in intensity for all of you, but it does lead to a new start. It does lead to a new beginning. It does lead to you feeling enthusiastic and excited about your future, opportunities opening up for you. For some of you, it's creative opportunities. A new business venture or a new way of working, or it's just going to be different for all of you, but there's this new start that's going to put that fire in your belly, which I really like, Gemini. I think that's really fantastic, because then you've also got the Two of Wands. Again, the Wands. Wands are about swiftness, things happening quickly, things coming out of the blue. There's Two of Wands is opportunities coming to you, an opportunity that's going to come to you, catch you by surprise, and think, wow, I wasn't expecting that. It's going to catch you by surprise, opportunities that are going to be there for you. For you to decide which direction you're going to take, what choice are you going to make. You might not need to make a choice. You might be able to take all of those opportunities and work with them. But there's new opportunities coming to you to do with this new beginning, to do with swiftness, to do with your life's purpose, to do with something that you're excited about, something that is really puts that fire in your belly. It's going to be a really good opportunities that are coming your way. Once you've processed and released the past, the future is just going to start falling into place for you. Absolutely. It's going to be quite exciting. Okay. You've got the Hierophant. Hierophant represents spirituality, churches, institutions, government offices, learning. Are you, some of you are going to get back into meditation, into that spiritual side of things. The great guru, the great master. Are you reading a book? Are you reading books? Are you wanting to explore your spiritual self, that spiritual growth, that spiritual enlightenment? This is what this represents. It represents institutions of some sort, like a church, a spiritual group, meditation. What's opening up for you spiritually here? This is also inner wisdom. So, be mindful of your dream life. There's wisdom that's going to come through that inspirational thought. There's wisdom. It could also be an older person coming to you with wise words, with wise direction, so it's about being observant. And this is where I suppose I've said to you, travel slowly through September, because if you travel in this whirlwind and this excitement and this having fun, you're going to miss these important points, these important words that are going to be whispered to you to help you with your future, to help you with your future growth, to help you with on your journey. That's really I feel quite blessed. I feel like you're going to be very, very blessed to have that information come to you in all sorts of unusual ways in September. So be observant about that, because you've also got Temperance, which is interesting because that's going to happen when you are balanced. Temperance is about balance. It's about harmony. It's about peace. It's about meditation. It's about a quiet space, a quiet time, not having your emotions flare up, but be balanced, be in harmony, be harmonious, go for walks, find that inner peace. And that's where those words of wisdom, that inspirational thought's going to come through for you. There is real divine guidance coming here for you in September. And I really like that. I really like that, because what does that bring to you? That brings to you the Eight of Pentacles. It brings to you what is yours, what is your birthright. It brings you the abundance that you're seeking. So if you do this slowly and correctly, you are able to reap some great financial rewards from this. It's working in a way that you enjoy, that you like, that you want. It's not working on the treadmill of life where you're just working long hours and not finding that peace and that joy in what you're doing. Here's an opportunity to really find that calling. And that brings to you the abundance that is your birthright, the abundance that is yours. Again, on a spiritual level too. So it's karmic. What is yours will come to you on a karmic level, which is really lovely. Okay, you've also got the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. What are your fears? Not being able to make the right decisions, self-deception, taking the easy way out, not seeing things clearly. You run the risk of that if you don't slow down. So you need to slow things down so that you can see things clearly. Someone's going to bring you an offer that you need to be, and this is for a specific number of you. Someone's going to bring you an offer, or you're going to be presented with an offer. You need to be very discerning, collect your information, collect your facts. You've got to read between the lines. This is not a month for signing contracts. If you're going to sign contracts, get a legal person to read through them, get a legal person to go over them to make sure that it's all above board, because there could be some sort of deception there, or you could lose out there if you're not cautious, if you're not careful. That's nothing to fear. It's about being forewarned is being forearmed. So just be mindful of that. Read between the lines. If someone's telling you something, be discerning about what you're hearing, and don't rush to answer. This is about traveling slowly in September and really weighing things out, my lovely Geminis. That's really very important. Okay, so you've got the Six of Pentacles here. So there is money coming your way. There is an improvement in finances to do with a project or projects or job or promotion, something that you're doing that brings in finances. The choices and decisions that you've got to make. You've got the Devil card here, and this is the card that says be true to yourself. Don't be manipulated to make decisions that please other people, or make decisions that other people expect you to make. You need to make choices and decisions that are going to be right for you, that are going to suit you, that are going to be good for you. So don't be tempted to take the easy way out here, Gemini. You've really got to look at what you're wanting. Now, sometimes the right decision is not the easiest decision, but in the long run, it's going to be the better decision. What decision is Gemini needing to make? What decisions? What does it look like? Well, that flew out, didn't it? Okay, the Eight of Wands. Yes, there you go. The Eight of Wands. These opportunities are going to come at you very, very quickly. You've got the Lion there, so it's about having that inner strength, being strong, being grounded, and showing that strength. The lion or the lioness can also be very protective of her cubs, and that would be your ideas, your new ventures. But these things will happen very, very quickly. It's saying to me, the Eight of Wands, it's about things happening, change coming in fast, and it's about you making decisions that are going to be good for you. So it's like things are going to come out of the blue, but you've also got the Hermit, so it's about self-reflection. It's about going within. It's about really working out what it is you want, and working that out early in the month. And then when these opportunities come your way, you will know what choices to make. So it's about going within. It's about self-discovery. It's about time out, taking time out for yourself to really explore that spiritual self, to explore what your desires are and what direction you're wanting to move in. Exciting time though, Gemini. It's going to be an interesting month for you that's going to lay the foundations for the rest of the year. So I really like that. That's just come out. So let's have a look. This is Angels of Abundance here that I'm going back to because I really like them. Visualize abundance in all forms, and that's really what you've got here. This is what's open to you. Let's see. What did you have here? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Visualize abundance in all forms. Gemini, God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. And that's so true of you, Gemini. Absolutely. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. And that's the opportunities that are coming. So it's about that positive outlook. But what you need to do, I feel like you need to take some time out of your busy life and fun-filled, fast-paced life and visualize, work out what it is you're wanting to create in your reality, and then go about bringing that in and making those choices, because those opportunities will come to you. So many, many blessings to you, my lovely Gemini. I hope that resonates for you. I wish you much good fortune and blessings for the month of September. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Many blessings to you, Gemini.